Alright, so today we're going to talk about the shanks and why we get the shanks and what we can do to help alleviate that problem a little bit. Now, there are a number of reasons that we could shank the ball, but one of the biggest things is to find out why we're shanking it first in order to correct, whatever it is we're doing. So here we have Adam Scott. Let's just take a quick look at his swing here. From down the line, this is the easiest way to go through things. So let's go ahead and just watch his swing. Alright, now so for people that shank the ball, what happens is on the downswing, the hosel hits the golf ball instead of the center of the club face. So there are really two main ways that can happen. Alright, and what I'm going to do is just go over something to figure out for your swing which way is that happening, and then you can go from there to learn to correct that problem. So what I'll do with my clients is sometimes it's obvious why people are shanking the ball, and sometimes, especially when you're out there on the range alone, sometimes you can't figure it out. So we're just going to draw this in here, this little box, and what that would be is, if you could just imagine, that would be like a dish towel or something right there on the right side of the golf ball, maybe about 1/4 of an inch away from the toe of the club or so, not even. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're also going to have a box or a towel over here on the left side as well. Alright, so we want two towels there. And what we're trying to do is create this little path here that should, hopefully, if we're making a good swing, the club should pass kind of right in between both of these at impact for just a very short amount of time. So it's going to be in a good swing right from in here. It's going to hit the ball, and then it's going to start to curve back over there to the left. So when we shank the ball, what happens? Well, there's two ways to shank it, two main ways. Some people come so far across the golf ball this way that the hosel hits the ball. Alright, so that's one way. Alright, and as you can see, if we're really doing that, we're probably going to hit into the left towel there. Okay, now the other real common thing I see is people kind of push the club this way. Alright, or sometimes they tilt their head in towards the ball too much when they take a swing, and what that does is it forces the club to move this way, and then the hosel gets closer to the golf ball and we hit a shank. So if you hit the right side of the towel, chances are you're leaning forward or losing your balance into the golf ball. Alright, if we hit the left towel, chances are that we're swinging way across the ball. Alright, I think that one probably for most people is not all that uncommon. People that have a tendency to slice the ball usually swing very far across it. So if you're a big slicer and you hit a couple shanks every now and then, I'd put my money on swinging too far across the golf ball. What we're going to see here is that Adam would be swinging right down between the towels there, forward, and then around. Alright, so again, this is going to show you why we're slicing it. It's not necessarily going to, shanking it. It's not necessarily going to fix the problem right away, but it does give you a much better idea of where to work from. Alright, so if you hit the left side of the towel over here, okay, next to the golf ball, chances are we're really pulling across the ball in the downswing. If we hit the right side, chances are we're losing our balance and our head and our weight is going in towards the golf ball a little bit. Alright, so one little piece of information there that may help you the next time you're on the range and you're struggling to hit that ball nice and squarely and nice and solid. And that's Chris from Up to Par Golf, and I look forward to seeing everyone out there.